Snackable, a few-minute podcast from Self-Access Center and VR Lab, Campus UMX Ecatepec. Have you ever wondered how many times you open the fridge a day, hoping to find something tasty and quick to eat? Picture how your English will be if you ate it in bites. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it. Snackable, a place where broken English is welcome. Hello community UMX Ecatepec, how's it going? Welcome to another season of Snackable. Today we are starting season number 4, so I can still picture how is it that we managed to achieve these numbers of season. And thank you for having accepted this podcast. I'm pretty sure that you have been able to learn from others. And well guys, let's start this season. So today in the show guys, the creators of Snackable are going to be also the guest. So here with me is Dr. Juan Amador. So hello Juan, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. I'm very happy to share with you and with our listeners this new season.
Yeah. Did you picture that we will be able to reach this number of episodes?
No. When start this project, we never imagine this impact and this number of episodes. So it's a very big
achievement.
Yeah, it's for me, and I think for you is also the same field.
Yeah.
He's impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive is the correct word, I think, because it started with a little or a tiny idea of this, sure. And our guests for do the list for and the invitation
and to plan the episodes,
plan the episodes and the intro. No, record.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I remember that the first episode, I was so nervous because I was not used to, of course, being recorded and to have a microphone and so on. So I was nervous, but I think that now we are kind of used to doing this, and that is great. That is great that we have come this far.
Yeah, and as always, I say I'm just the technical part of this project, and you are the
no. I think that we
the talent, and you are the talent.
No. Come on. No, I think that we have both created this team, and it is amazing. We have been working impressively. So let's go as far as our community let us, and as far as we find guests.
This project is very different for me because it's a project completely in English, in another language.
Yeah.
I have a project with approach in another language like English or French.
Yeah.
But this project for me is a good step.
Yeah.
For approach very seriously in the English and go in deep in the language and practice and listen and read some books. So for me it's a good project, and I think I think it's the start for many big idea we can have, no? Or for someone or listeners have an idea like this, no? If you want to do something like just do it.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. I mean, we need to think out of the box and to try experiences that let us learn something. It might be a bit frightening to try something new, or something that you are not used to doing as a speaker in English, because of course you are exposed to judgment and to being criticized and so on. But I mean, I am trying, so that's what makes me different. That I am trying something that I am maybe afraid of doing, but I am going to learn. I am trying.
And why the speaking English will be or be a problem?
Yeah.
You know, speaking in the classroom,
Yeah.
in
the whole
usual
buildings,
conventional in the So doesn't matter. Just
I think that our students, or I mean, I don't want to say our students specifically, but people who are learning to speak a language somehow feel judged because of the accent, because of not knowing to know how to say something, or because the pronunciation or the misspellings, the mistakes. But I mean, that is completely natural when you are learning something. So I mean, you are learning. Of course, you are going to make mistakes, but that is part of the process.
Yeah.
You just need to face the situation. You need to be open to this new experience of learning a language.
Yeah, I think the process is a very important part of this. In everything, the process is the thing more important.
Yeah.
One teacher said to me, when you try to speak in another language, you can be a different person.
Yeah, for sure.
Just choose what kind of person would you
want to be.
Yeah, want to be.
And also the knowledge that you are open to learn, you know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, well, let our community know that you speak English and that you speak French.
A little. Just a little.
So, I mean, of course, now that you speak English, it is like you can know about many countries and culture and so on.
Yeah.
I mean, for countries that who speakers speak English, but I mean, you speak also French, so you can know also about those countries that speak French. You know, so I mean, I think you can see clearly that when you speak a language, and the more languages that you speak, the more that you are going to know about culture, about people, about lifestyle, and so on. So I think that is a great chance for you to learn something.
Yeah.
And knowledge, I think nowadays is kind of the most sexiest things that a person can.
It's reflecting what that reflects in the accent you use in an English, in a French, but the process, all the things you said is reflecting the process. You know the culture in France, in Canada, in other countries who speak French.
Yeah.
Know the culture.
But I am curious, how is it that, I mean, how does your brain work? I mean, because you speak English, you speak French. So what was the process? And was it difficult to try to acquire, well, which language did you learn first?
English, because I'm started with the English in high school.
Yeah.
Like I think like every
average student.
Yeah. After that, in university, my brother invited me to learn French. So I took this invitation for a good opportunity and started with the other language. But for me, it was difficult because I think in sometimes I blend all the languages. So it's and that to say me, it's necessary to practice more English or practice more French and maybe it's the Spanish.
Yeah, all right. You are forgetting your Spanish,
No, but it's different because French is a language, a Romance language. Yeah. This, I think, is very similar to Spanish,
Italian,
and the Italian because it's a Romance now.
Yeah.
But when I try to speak in English, in my mind, thinking French.
All right.
I think that is for me because I prefer speaking French. I love the French
language.
Yeah. And I think this that idea, but our guesses give us a different idea about about that, you know. So it's very very interesting to know the culture, to know the language, and try it and try it and try it. To I say to my students, don't be shy. Just give your best, and let's see.
And receive the results.
Yeah.
You know.
And improve. It's it's mandatory. It's mandatory, no? Improve.
Well, I think that nowadays it is very important to know English, and if you can know or if you can learn another language, that will be amazing. You know.
Yeah.
The more you know, the more capable person you are.
Yeah, show you another ways to do the whatever you want, and apply this discipline, the way you think, the wherever you want to apply in everything. For sure. You know? So it's important.
I also agree with you, and I think I get you when you say my mind thinks first in French and then in English.
Yeah.
I once give it a try to French, to be honest, but my mind was crazy. I swear that, I mean, when I was learning French, I can't even think in Spanish. My brain automatically switched into English.
Oh.
Yeah, it was English. And I was like, I wanted to talk to my teacher or ask questions, and I swear that I didn't ask him in Spanish. I asked him in English. So, I mean, it is kind of similar what you were saying.
Yeah.
My mind switched into French, and then I think in French, and then I translate it or think in English. So it is like a crazy process, you know, that you live. But I mean, anyways.
I don't know if it's the best.
Yeah, but I mean,
works.
If it works for you, follow it. No? So yeah.
But for you, in this case, it's your turn to be on the other side. So how did you get started with the English? What's your history?
My story with English. Well, I think as well as you, I just started like an average student in junior high, or secondary school, And I used to have a teacher, and she told me, Esme, you are good at English. And you know that in junior high, in high school, English is very basic. I mean, you just learn verb to be and vocabulary, numbers, and the alphabet, and so on. But I think that, I don't know, that idea, I got that idea into my system that I believe her, that you are good at English. So I don't have a formal education when it comes to English until I was here at university. I studied information technology, but at the same time I was studying my degree. I took classes at CELE. So for me, I don't know, English has always been such a, I am not going to say an easy thing, because of course it has some difficulties, but I don't know, I have always loved it, I have always liked it. And I think that is one of the reasons that I continue doing what I do today. So I learned the language, I enjoy the process. Of course, I didn't learn in a day. I would like to say that you can learn something in a day, but no, that is impossible. So it took me about 5 years first to study like a formal and to achieve a B2 level. But after that, I needed more, I wanted more, so I joined another courses at the Anglo. So there I achieved this C1 advanced level, and I could certificate my English, and also getting the certification was such a challenging experience, because as you know, when you take a certification, you need to prove that you know the language, that you are able to use it in many contexts. And of course you are evaluated listening, writing, speaking, use of English. Have I mentioned reading? Speaking, listening? I mean, you know, all these skills now.
Writing.
But writing as well. And I don't know, to me, that is one of the greatest achievements that I have done in my life, maybe. I mean, this professionally speaking. But I mean, nowadays I am in love with English. I really love it. I mean, I can see the Esme that I started with a pollito chicken, if you, I mean, or the verb to be, you know, and now being able to express my ideas at this level or with this fluency. I mean, of course, it
have
is
a certificate.
a certification. And also, when I was here at university, I got a scholarship, and I went to Oklahoma. And think, I mean, I was able to do this or to get this scholarship because I was at CELE. I had achieved a level, and I could have this scholarship. So also living the experience of studying English in the United States was incredibly amazing, because of course I could learn another lifestyle, you know, and how education works in another country, and the resources they have, the lifestyle. I don't know, many stuff that I learned there. But I don't know. Since then, I thank my teachers that believe in me, that encouraged me to take this scholarship, and also to believe that I can achieve this level, or that I was able to, well, nowadays, to perform as a teacher, as an English language teacher, you know. So it is not just my work. I mean, most of it is, but also I thank those teachers who believe in you, and I think that also teachers play that role to be to inspire, or to be inspiration for our students. So
put in your mind to go to another country to study and not your native language. That was difficult for you.
The cultural shock.
You think that is the most the thing
that helped me the most?
Difficult for you?
I don't think so. Of course, I mean, when I got to the States, I was like, oh my God, this is completely different, you know? I mean, it is weird. But I was afraid of not being able to express myself, and that people didn't get me. But I mean, I was not afraid of my accent or my broken English. No, I was afraid of being judged by native people, you know. But once I start talking and I say, oh, I can get him, or I can get her, or they can get me, it was like, okay, I think I can live here for a while, so I can survive. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that is my experience. And yeah, so what is yours? I mean, I know that you have been in the States as well, I guess, and also in Paris. I don't know.
No, just in Paris for a PhD. No, just in Paris.
And well, now, before you tell us about it, tell us your process.
So, as I say, I started studying English, I think like everyone else, in high school. But, you know, it was always difficult for me, the English. I don't know why. I don't know why, but...
And it was difficult for you, and look at you. I mean, you are speaking English fluently.
Yeah. But at home, my parents bought an encyclopedia. That was supposed to teach us the language, but for my brothers, for me, it's just it's a very, very good game. I don't know. It's just for fun. So this doesn't matter. This thing. So I passed high school, and when I go to university, everything changes. No, I started taking it more seriously, and I started to delve deeper into the language, and I started to pay attention on the English, and realize the difficult part was the desire and discipline I had to put in. Attention and discipline, and the thing important is in the future you will be use this language, so it's necessary today put attention in this because after that in the PhD I did I don't know,
internship.
In Paris for a few months.
You took a course
for
Paris?
My PhD, for 6 months. So
I mean, I think that there you can clearly see the importance of not only the language, you know, but the importance of being immersed in the culture. So
yeah,
please,
so it's very difficult because the French was very, I don't
kind
know,
of rude,
say rude, kind of rude. I think, yeah, come on, it's easy. I was the king of the hill in
right,
Ecatepec, so why it's different here? But my first day is
it was like no,
no,
I
you
am not
don't
like
speak
that.
very well French. So when my French fails, so the English is my background, so in the labo speaking in English, but I try to speak in French in every time, in every moment. So that thing improved my level, at the final, at the end, improve my level, my French level. But always the English was being my background. When I don't have the words in the French words for the English
was the other.
excuse
so
me.
one way or another, you you make a mixture, but you manage to communicate.
But I prefer the French.
How would you say something in French? I don't know.
Like what? Je préfère parler français parce que pour moi c'est plus facile. Je ne sais pas pourquoi, mais le français c'est une langue que j'étudie ici à Ecatepec, mais à Paris, prendre la classe pour prendre la prononciation et j'ai mesuré un million de situations. Oui.
Yes.
And I think that I can explain a lot of things in French more than in English. I don't know why, but
I think it has to do with your likes, and also you speak French so beautiful and nicely. So congrats on that, because of course it took practice and dedication, and as I was saying, to being immersed in a culture that you might believe that you were that good, but at the end it was like, nah, come on. I mean, you need to learn something. And of course, I think that you enjoyed the experience. And I remember that you took some phonetic classes. Well, you told me that you have taken some phonetic classes in order to pronounce words better and to get people better. Right?
The teacher say me, you pronounce like a singer. You don't have a unique, only one rhythm and sound. You have a lot of difference. A lot of different sounds. So it's necessary to
try to make a balance.
In the pronunciation. So the phonetic for me was very that class. For me it was very important.
Useful in order to improve your accent.
A lot. In this way, it's important to embrace the language, embrace all you can do in that language. Just do it. Read a book, listen music. So if you try to know, or if you try to learn some language, you try to speak in that language, and it's necessary to embrace.
For sure. And also, I think you mentioned something. I mean, you might learn or achieve a level, well, in this case, whatever the language it is, I guess, English, Spanish, French, whatever it is. Of course, you have like a formal education, because teachers teach you grammar and vocabulary and so on. But I mean, most of the things that you learn about a language are those things that you do by yourself, on your own. So it is important that also you develop some self-learning skills in order to improve. Otherwise, it is not going to be enough. And I think that there is a point as a student that you say, okay, I believe my teachers, I am thankful for the knowledge that they are sharing with me, but I want more. So there is this maybe informal education that you do not learn from teachers, but you learn on your own, doing stuff by yourself.
And you never stop learning.
You
never stop learning. Every day you can learn one or
Two
a
words
million
or
of
yeah.
things.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's necessary have the this idea, open mind, and try it everything you want, wherever you want.
Yeah. And I don't know if it happens to you, but I don't know what do you think about your Spanish. But I do believe that my English is more structured and speak more fluently than my Spanish.
Yeah.
I think that. I mean, yeah, it's weird. I mean, maybe because I am an English language teacher and because my classes are in English, and because to be honest, nowadays I rather a lot to read in English, to watch movies in English, podcasts in English. I mean, most of my cell phone is in English. Most of the things that I can do in order to learn English, I do it. So I think that is the reason that my Spanish sometimes is like, hey, come on, I'm here. No,
and you maybe in some cases you forgot
the word in
Spanish.
And my rhyming is like, I have the word in English, but I don't know how to say it. Yeah, and it happens. So I think that is part of the process of speaking a language. But I don't know, I think our brain is so huge and it performs so amazingly that you can do whatever you want. You know?
Yeah. Well, I don't have this thing, but I understand you. I understand you, because when I returned from Paris, I don't remember some words in Spanish because
because the amount of time you were there, or because your brain was used to speak more in French than in Spanish, you know.
The passage of days, remember all the wherever you want, and the immersive language, Spanish language, give me.
And I think that, I mean, you are keen on French, so you enjoy watching movies in French. You are speaking in French, podcasts in French. I mean. But that is, I think that is an important thing to also to identify what you like and to try to stick to it, you know, to what works for you, just do it.
Yeah, it's necessary, and it's a good way to do something, no?
Yeah, for sure.
So, Esme, I have another question for you.
All right, yes.
How did the idea for the podcast came about?
All right, yes. Well, I think that our community might not know, but in the Self-Access Center, we are somehow evaluated. So when the pandemic started, or when we were facing the pandemic, I remember that the first visit that I have from my boss, he was like, we need to take this Self-Access Center to a virtuality. We need to have a way of working online. So I was like, okay. And I remember that in that evaluation, he asked me, what would you suggest? What would you do? And at that moment, I had no idea, you know. But I was thinking, and I think that you and I had worked previously in other projects, and I was like, he's good at technologies, I am good at English. So it was like, why don't you do a podcast? Why don't you just try something new? And I was like, no, come on, Esme, but people are going to know your accent. People are going to know that you make mistakes. People are, I mean, I was going to be so exposed to our community and judgment. And I mean, as I was saying, you are exposed to your colleagues, your boss, your students, but that is something that you need to do. And I was afraid, but I was like, come on, you need to do something. So I was like, okay, let's gonna do it. And I remember that I came here to your office, and I was like, hey, come on, Frank, what do you think about this idea? And you were like, yes, I'm in. And I was like, okay. So this podcast came because we needed to cover a need, you know. Well, in this case was a technological thing, with the purpose of having more tools for our community, for our students. So not just the physical space, but also this virtuality thing about doing something. And so that was how Snackable was born, you know. And thank you for accepting the invitation to work with me, you know, because I mean, I wouldn't do it on my own, you know.
I'm just
Nah,
the
come
technical
on.
part, and for me it's very important because I'm staying in this university give
Yeah.
us many ways to
Yeah.
do or technical experience.
Yeah.
In this project, put this experience
Yeah.
in the listeners'
Yeah.
hands. No? So
Yeah, and also as I was saying, I mean the inspiration that our guests
yeah,
to these all 3 or almost 4 seasons, they have shared their way of thinking, their ideas, they, I mean somehow their beliefs about life, even, right? So that is experience, that is inspiration for our community. So I think that is such a great reward
okay,
for you and I. I
yeah.
mean to really get to our listeners, to our audience, and if they have learned a word, if they have learned experiences from others, I think that is such a great reward.
Yeah, and thanks for all
No, thank you
the
for accepting these crazy
opportunity.
ideas, and I know that somehow, as you were saying, this was new for you. This was also new for me, but the way we have been working it and achieving it and doing it, I think
Yeah.
it has worked for you and I, and well, that's the
Yeah.
reason that we are here.
That
right?
doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have any other idea to share with us listener?
Yeah, I just would like to invite them to continue listening. Yeah, and
Yeah, of
learning.
course, of course.
And
Sponsor.
also, yeah, for sure. Yeah, please, guys, join us on Spotify, Snackable. So, yeah, to try it and to do something that even if you are afraid to do it, just do it and learning.
Yeah.
And you are going to make mistakes. You are going to mispronounce words. You might not know how to say some words, but just try it.
Yeah.
Look for the word. Look for the pronunciation. Otherwise, you are going to have the level that you want to have.
Oh,
all right?
yeah.
So if you want to achieve a C1 advanced, read, pronounce, speak, look for videos, watch movies, listen to podcasts, join chats, whatever you need to do in order to achieve the level. If you want to have just a basic one, that which is not wrong, it is up to the thing that you want to achieve. Yes, well, just keep in your comfort zone, you know.
Oh,
But I think
okay.
that you need to have students. Please be ambitious to learn, be ambitious to have, and well, that's my advice. So what about you? Yeah,
Come on. Okay, community way.
that's all.
I know that is your word to close the episode.
Yeah, but now it's your turn.
Yeah, I say just do your best in
Yeah.
wherever you want, but always you give your best, and this is all. It's a tiny.
Yeah. Use a short step
Yeah.
or like a
Yeah. It's like, we. Yes. 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 So whatever you want to do in the future, you know, today, just give your best. It's a
Try it.
focus in that word and give your best.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yes, guys. Please listen to that advice. That's from
from
a wise man.
Please continue listening to this podcast because
otherwise,
yeah.
we want to picture that. Well,
Okay.
Guys, it was so nice coming back to the episode. So I really hope that you enjoyed this one because I really enjoy it. And well, it might be weird because we are so used to being on the other side, you know, interviewing our guests and so on. But I think that it is important that our community know the perspective and also our process as teachers, you know, and how this project was created. So, yeah,
thank you very
guys.
much. Yeah, thank you very much. So, see you next episode.
Yes, it was your turn to, it is your moment. So please say goodbye to this episode. It is your moment.
So, thank you very much for listening to this episode. And wait for a big
season?
a big season, yeah,
An
because
incredible
we
season.
have a big list
Of guests.
So see you next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.
Amazing.